In the wild, the lioness must endure a solitary struggle, separated from the pride to give birth in secrecy. Her body sleek and powerful, but her heart burdened with the weight of new life. Her journey of survival is not just for her, but for the fragile cubs that follow her every step. Here, among the dense undergrowth, away from the powerful males and her sisters, she brings her cubs into the world. Vulnerable and blind, they depend on her for everything. Her isolation is not a choice, but a necessity. Alone, she must shield her cubs from predators, scavengers, and even the harsh environment of the savannah. For weeks, she remains hidden. The first challenge is to survive without the protection of her pride, ensuring her cubs stay unnoticed by the sharp-eyed hyenas or lurking leopards. The nights are long, and the days are even longer. Nevertheless, each breath she takes is for them. As the cubs begin to grow stronger, it is time for the lioness to teach them the skills that will one day make them fierce hunters. But this is no straightforward task. She cannot afford a single mistake. The balance between feeding her cubs and teaching them to fend for themselves is delicate. The cubs grow, their instincts sharpening, but their world remains small and fragile. Patience becomes her greatest weapon. She teaches them the art of stealth, how to move with the wind, and the importance of silence. But they are young, and mistakes are inevitable. A single misstep, a break in the silence, and the prey escapes. She will try again, for failure is not an option. With each passing day, the lioness must hunt farther and push herself beyond the limits of her strength. Her cubs are hungry, and she feels the weight of every failure. Yet still, she presses on. The bond between them, one of love and necessity, is all they have. Time is running out. Soon, they will be too large to hide. They require their pride to be protected. But there is one final lesson left to teach: courage. The pride, with its males and dominant lionesses, is both a sanctuary and a challenge. The males must accept and acknowledge the cubs as their own. It is a perilous moment. With a low growl, the male approaches with his golden eyes fixed on the cubs. This moment could decide their fate, pride, or expulsion. Her courage speaks louder than any roar. She stands her ground, knowing that these cubs, her legacy, need her strength now more than ever. They are accepted. The cubs are no longer just hers. They are part of something bigger now, part of the pride. For months, she walked alone, protected them in the shadows, and taught them the ways of the wild. She experienced hunger, fear, and struggled to prepare for this moment. Now, under the watchful eyes of the pride, her cubs will grow to be strong hunters, rulers of the savannah. But no one will ever know the silent strength of the lioness, who raised them alone until the day they were ready to stand on their own. In the heart of every lion cub, there is a story of survival, and it begins with the unbreakable bond between a mother and her young. In the wild, Survival is a fragile thread, held together by the strength of those who nurture and protect. It is a reminder that even in the fiercest of worlds, love and perseverance define the future.